Social media KPI. Reach. What do you mean by reach? The number of people who see a business's social media content, including friends, followers, and other users who come across the content. So, the number of people who see the business's social media content, this includes the friends, the followers, and other users who are seeing the content. Next is engagement. The level of interaction with the business's social media content, including likes, comments, shares, and other actions taken by the user. So the user, what kind of action the user is taking is called as the engagement. Traffic, the number of users who click on the links from the business's social media content and visit its website. So for example, I have uploaded a post regarding my business on the social media, and suppose there is a link also, and this link, the number of people who are clicking in this link and reaching my website, okay, that much is the traffic. Conversion rate, the percentage of users who take desired actions after visiting the business's website from its social media content. So by clicking this link, they reach the website and they took the immediate action. What did they do? They made a purchase, such as making a purchase or signing up for newsletters. Customer satisfaction, the level of satisfaction of a business's customers as measured through social media interactions or surveys. So there are certain surveys which are being conducted on social media to check whether the customer is satisfied with the products and services or not. Lead generation, the number of leads generated through social media, such as users who provide their contact information in exchange of an offer or service. So say I gave an offer of 1 month free trial, or say 50% off. This is an offer. What is a resource? A resource is nothing but, say there is a new launch of a shampoo and I am providing 250 grams free sample to my customers who provide me their contact information. So this is what is an offer, and a resource is being provided in exchange of contact information. Return on investment, ROI. The financial return on a business's social media efforts is calculated as the profit gain divided by the cost of the social media campaign. So return on investment is the profit which I gain throughout the financial year divided by how much did I spend on my social media throughout that financial year. Cost per acquisition, the cost of acquiring a new customer through the social media is calculated as cost of social media campaign divided by the number of customers acquired. So what is the cost of acquisition of a new customer? The cost which I spent on my expenditure on social media, spent on social media upon the new customers, the number of new customers that have come up. Next is this exercise. We'll be taking it in a different video. Next is formulating social media strategies. Number 1 is define objectives. Identify specific goal that the business wants to achieve through the social media, such as increasing brand awareness, generating leads, or improving customer satisfaction. So first is identify the goals which you want to achieve with the help of social media, which the businesses want to achieve with the help of social media. So if the business is a new business, then what it will be wanting to do, it will be wanting to increase its brand awareness so that it can reach more and more people. If it is in the middle stage where it is not newly created but it wants to expand its base now, so it will want to generate leads, it will want to generate more customers to expand its base, or improving customer satisfaction. Now this business, there is a business who is not in the initial state, who is not newly developed, nor it is in the middle stage, that is, nor it wants to expand, it is already expanded. Then the third stage will be it is already expanded business. In such case, what it will want to do, it will want to satisfy customers. So customer support, it will want to make its customer support stronger. So that is what is there. So social media can be used by any business, by newly established business. So social media can be used by a newly established business, by a business who is in the middle stage, wants to expand its base, or by a business who has already expanded. Second is identify the target audience. Determine the demographics and interest of the business target audience, including the age, gender, location, and social media habits. So identify which are the target audience, whether they are young, they are old, what is the gender. If it is a makeup brand, maybe the gender will be female. So which gender is it catering to? What is the age? Makeup can be created to teens, also to the middle age. Old age women will not mostly prefer, they can prefer also, but the main crowd will be the teens and the middle age. Location, from where they are drawing more business, and social media habits of these customers. Next is research competition. Analyze the social media presence and strategies of the business competitors to understand what is and what is not working in the industry. So there will be different other makeup brands also. So what we have to do, you have to analyze what are they doing to understand what is working in the industry and what is not working in the industry, in the cosmetic industry. Then choose social media platforms. Select the social media platforms that are most relevant to the business target audience and objectives. So we need to select those, the business needs to select those social media platforms which are most relevant. So if there is a makeup brand, then maybe Instagram is more relevant to send different reels and expand the business about different products, to market the different products with the help of reels. So that will be more relevant if it is at the early stage. If it wants to hire people, then maybe LinkedIn will be more relevant for it, because it will be posting job updates on that platform. So likewise, choosing which platform is more relevant and fulfilling the objectives of the business. Create a content calendar. Plan and schedule the types of contents that the business will post on social media, including text, images, videos, and links. Next is engage with followers. Monitor and respond to comments and inquiries from the followers and encourage user generated content and interaction. So I'm posting a reel, for example, and I'm getting a comment. Then if it is a good comment, the reply should be given as thank you for so and so comment. If it is a bad comment or a negative comment, then we will be taking necessary steps. Something like this should be the response. So response should be provided to every comment. And what is encouraged? User generated content is encouraged, where user can do interaction with the content to understand how many people are liking your content. Analyze and adjust. Use social media analytics tool to track the performance of the business's social media efforts and make adjustments as needed to improve the results. Next is managing social media risk. Develop a social media policy. Create guidelines for employees on how to use social media in a professional manner and how to handle sensitive or confidential information. So create guidelines for the employees, train the employees on how to handle social media information in a professional manner. Next is monitor social media activity. Regularly review the business's social media presence and activity to identify if there are any potential risk or issues. Respond to negative feedback. Always address any negative feedback or review in a professional and timely manner. So professional manner means saying thank you for your response. We will be looking into the so and so issue. This is the professional way of answering. And timely means if it is being posted today, then your reply should max go within 24 hours. If you have a business, the main aim is to respond as soon as possible. So in a timely manner, it can't be that today it has been sent and you are responding after 4 months. It is not clearly an ethical practice. So what is an ethical practice? To respond in a professional and timely manner. and work to resolve any issues that may arise. Protect personal information. Ensure that the personal information such as customer data is kept secure and not shared on social media without proper consent. So customer data should not be shared like this on social media. Next is stay up to date with legal requirements, understand and compile with the relevant laws and regulations such as those related to privacy, advertising and consumer protection. Stay up to date with the rules and regulations. Train employees, educate employees on how to handle social media risk and best practices for using social media in a professional manner. And last is have a plan in place. Have a plan in place for handling social media crisis, including identifying a team to manage the situation and establishing protocols for communication. Suppose there is someone who has hacked the social media account, then you need to have a plan in place. You need to have a team who will take care of this situation and recover your account as soon as possible. Account recovering is done as soon as possible. So there should be a plan in place. Social media risk management framework. First is to identify the risk, then assess, then mitigate, and then evaluate. So social risk identification. Identify potential social media risks such as hacking, information leaks, phishing, and impersonation, an act of pretending to be the another person for purpose of entertainment or fraud. For example, if there is a person named Alice and there is a person named Bob and there is a hacker who has impersonated Bob. Now Alice wants to send message to Bob, but Alice is sending message to this hacker because this hacker has taken the identity of Bob. This is called as impersonation, impersonating someone else's identity. So first is what? First is identifying what type of risk is there. Is it hacking, information leaking, phishing, or impersonation? Second is risk assessment. Determine the likelihood and impact of identified risk, prioritize and rank risk based on probability and impact. Identify the type of the risk. Once you identify the risk, you understand what is the impact. Suppose there is a risk which will impact a smaller section of the business, and there is a risk, suppose there is a product leak for a new product going launch, there is an information leak to the competitor. So it is impacting a larger proportion. Lots and lots of money is going to get wasted because money was invested when the product raw materials and all. So this is more bigger risk as compared to this risk where a file is being misplaced, say. That's when what will be done, this risk will be ranked as number 1 in priority, this will be ranked as number 2 in priority. So the risk which has more impact, a greater impact, that risk will be ranked higher in priority and will be done on immediate basis, will be solved on immediate basis. That is risk assessment. Then comes risk mitigation. Implement strategies to manage, eliminate or reduce identified risk. Once you identify risk, mitigate, that is eliminate the risk, reduce the risk. This may include physical, technical and procedural measures. Mitigation is reduction of something. You need to reduce the risk. Risk monitoring. Continuously monitor and assess the risk to ensure that risk mitigation measures are effective and update as needed. So once the risk is mitigated, that does not mean you stop seeing हो गया ना अभी क्यों देखना. It's not like that. You need to monitor the risk timely basis to see if the risk is not coming again. It should not come again. So you need to monitor that risk. Risk review. Regularly review and assess overall risk management strategies to ensure it is effective and up to date. Next is aligning analytics with business. So there are some questions, which layer do they align with, and how do you understand that? We'll see that. Is the social media conversation about a company, product, or service positive, negative, or neutral? How do you understand that? By the comments. If the comments are positive about a product, that means the product is doing good. If it is negative, the product has problem. If it is neutral, no good, no bad, then it is neutral comment. So how do you understand? By text analytics. Layer is text analytics. Data sources, tweets, comments, blog post, reviews. Examples of tools used to understand that: discover text, Lexilytics, Semantria. Which content posted over social media is resonating more with the customers? When does the content resonate more? If there are more likes, shares, comments, views on the content, that means the users are liking that content. How do you understand? That is understood by action analytics. Because action, like, share, comment, view, mention, not comment, like, share, view, mention, these are all actions which the user performs if the user likes a particular content. Google Analytics, Hootsuite are the example. Who are the influential social media nodes and what is their position in the network? So how do you understand? By network analytics, whether you are following, whether the business is following any person who has a higher ranking, who has more followers, then the businesses will obviously be, that means that person is an influential node, that means the business will also automatically rise. So fan follower or follower network. How is our mobile app performing? Obviously mobile app, so mobile analytics. Total sessions, new users, the time spent, Countly, Mixpanel, Google Mobile Analytics are the tools. Where are our social media customers located? Location analytics, Geomap, IP address, GPS. How do you understand? Google Fusion table, Tweets, Map, Follower, Wonk. Located is location analytics. Obviously, which social media platforms are driving most traffic to our corporate website is hyperlink analysis. Hyperlinks can be inlinks and colinks. Webometrics analyst, VOSON. Which keywords and terms are trending? Search engine analytics. Topic, trending topics, they come like this. There is a arrow like this for the topics which are trending, something like this. Google Trends. So how do you understand? Research engine analytics. Here we complete the module 4.